drama, but I came across a YouTuber that really grinded my gears. His real name should be SSRIQ of shit, but that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna make this very brief because I'm gonna get into some more interesting topics. Dude, if you're gonna review a manga chapter, like review it, be accurate. You don't have to lie. Just be accurate. It's not that hard. I watched your last video, and it's Dragon Ball Super Season 2. You do realize that, like, after every arc in anime, when that arc ends and the next arc begins, that's usually another season. So let's see, we had the Beerus arc, the Universe 6 arc, the Zamasu arc, the Tournament Power. So Dragon Ball Super is already 4 seasons long. 4 seasons. Anyway, I listened to your video. You couldn't even keep your story straight. You kept repeating yourself and saying the same thing over, like you have a mental blockage. You need to take some Prevagen, what that shit called for your brain. Take some fish oil for your brain health. Because you kept saying the same shit. You even said spooky like 30 times. This ain't Scooby-Doo. You know, if you wanted to go on a spooky adventure, because there ain't a damn thing spooky about Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, or Super at all. There's nothing spooky about anime in general. It's either good or bad or eh. Right now, Super is leaning real bad. It's not even eh, and it ain't good. You are entitled to your opinion. You can give your theories, but you keep saying confirm, confirm. Ain't nothing confirmed, but the only thing that is confirmed is you are a complete dumbass. That's what's confirmed. I can't confirm that. But at the end of the day, when your own subscribers start to roast your ass and you keep giving them piss poor content, they'll start watching. They'll start coming to channels that's going to give them the real. So I'm going to give you some word of advice. Lying gets you nowhere. It attracts other liars that believe your shit. But ultimately, man, it gets you nowhere. So I'm just throwing it out there. I'm an anime fan. I watch a lot of review channels. I give my own opinion on reviews. I just did my very first Dragon Ball Super manga chapter 65 reading and review. I'm gonna give an honest opinion on any anime that I decide to read or look at. It's not lying. It sucks. And your music sound like a bunch of trolls playing pan flute music, like they about to get it on a porn or something. Bunch of trolls playing their goddamn flute, trying to fuck one another. What that background music is fucking horrible. Just my opinion. You can take criticism or whatever. Just my opinion. You can reply in the comment sections too. Just make sure you watch what you say. Cause I like to roast motherfuckers. You know, I roast the fuck out you. So you know, just keep that in mind. Anyway, enough about that joker. This is your boy Savar Matner, man. Hey, I'm back again with another video, and we're gonna turn away from dumb fuckery and talk about the NFL. We're gonna talk about the best game of the day, which happened last night, right? And we're gonna talk about the worst game of the day, which came from the NFC East. Yeah. Of course, we're going to go over my beaten, broken, wounded, tortured, toasty, steaming birds right now because they steaming like hot shits. And to be honest, I'm not even mad about how the game was played yesterday. I'm more upset in the finish. But we're going to save that for last. But congrats to you Detroit Lions, a.k.a. you Mufasas. But you really want to know how I feel about you Mufasas? Here's how I feel. Roll footage. Let's start with the worst game of the day. The Washington football team, who football team name alone is enough to roast themselves, and the Dallas Cowboys, aka the Brokeback Boys, aka the Humpback Mountain Boys, Bareback Mountain, whatever that movie's called, you know. Anywho, we all know Dak Prescott went down a couple weeks ago with a season-ending injury. Had to get surgery on his ankle. And Andy Dalton. Now, if you guys been watching football for any length of time, you know that Andy Dalton came from Cincinnati and Bengals. He was up there for, I think, for damn near 10 seasons, if I recall. He was up there for a while. There was a reason why Andy Dalton got released from the Bengals. Just look at his track history. Andy Dalton is from Texas. I'm from Texas. Matter of fact, I'll be more specific with you. I'm from Washington County, Texas. And if you still don't know where the fuck that's at, I'm from the little town called Brenham, Texas. Home to Bluebell ice cream. I was born and raised there. Now I live in the Atlanta metro area. But I'm from Brenham. Andy came from Katy, Texas. He played football about 40 minutes away from Brenham in Fort Bend County, Katy, Texas, where actually Katy sits in Austin, Fort Bend, and Waller County. But anyway, he's from there. He said one day he hoped to play for the Dallas Cowboys. Now he got his opportunity for the last 2 games. No. And then Zeke, feed me. Zeke can't even hold the ball. He playing hot potato. He can't even hold the fucking ball. Dallas, let me look. Dude, y'all lost so bad yesterday and last week that I found it hard to roast y'all. Y'all pretty much roasted yourselves. Now, if I recall, and my memory serves me correctly, you guys are considered to be America's team. The most beloved and hated team next to the Patriots. It used to be the Steelers, and the Patriots took that over because of the Deflategate. But after yesterday, can you really call y'all self the American team? The Dallas Cowboys, I know, will at least put up a goddamn fight. If you're going to lose by 3, maybe 10. Y'all just rolling on over, taking up their ass. Before Dak Prescott went down, it was the defense that was giving y'all up the game. Dak Prescott go down, offense, and like they don't want to play in defense, just don't give a fuck. And then the Washington football team run by Ron Rivera, beating cancer, Ron. Keep beating it, man. Keep beating it. Long road ahead, but you know you're doing your job. Keep beating it. Anyway, Washington soundly beat the Dallas Cowboys. Now, with that being said, the crippled Eagles leads the NFC East right now. And the NFC East is the laughing stock of the NFL right now. But I'm going to say this. I think Dallas hopes of making the playoffs is fast going down the drain. I mean, very fast. I got a feeling the Eagles is about to turn it up. They're about to start back flying. And I don't like the Eagles. You know, Donovan McNabb, Andy Reid back in the day. You know, Vic, Michael Smith, them guys back in the day. One of the best rivalries ever. You know, with Michael Smith, that would be big. We'll coach right. But anyway, Vic McNabb. There's so many different coaches since I've been a Falcon fan and shit. But anyway, yeah, Vic McNabb. It's like every time the Falcons get to the playoffs, go against the Eagles have their number. So, yeah, Eagles. Don't like you very much. I don't like you, but I respect the hell out of you. And then just recently, here about 3 years ago, we got back to the NFC Championship after getting our asses handed to us at Super Bowl 51. Got back to the NFC Championship. It came down to a field goal game. Pretty much field goals were putting all the points on the board, and then Atlanta just rolled over and let Nick Foles and them go to the Super Bowl to play and beat the Patriots in Super Bowl 52. So I have this mutual respect for the Eagles. I just don't like them. But I will say this. If Carson Wentz stay healthy and the weapons he got him and Zach Ertz, that defense wake up. I think the NFC East is about to wake up. I got a feeling the Eagles are starting to smell something. So we'll see. We'll see. But let's transition from the worst game of the day to the best game of the night. The Seattle Seahawks, aka the Seagulls, against the Arizona Cardinals, aka the Canaries. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I seen Arizona playing a decent game. I didn't see them winning. But that Kyler Murray and that whole squad, that dude is a beast. He's fast on his feet. He reminds me of a Vic with the way he scrambled, but with a Peyton Manning arm. And when you got that type of weaponry, you can do a lot. But he came across a dude by the name of Russell Wilson, who has the Donovan McNabb scramble capabilities, but with a Troy Aikman arm. So it was a shootout last night. The Seahawks had a decent lead, and this is the thing about Pete Carroll, the Seahawks. Same with the Falcons. The offense is very explosive, but when it's time for defense to step up, they can't keep the pressure up. And that's where the game turned upside down for the Seahawks last night. The fourth quarter, man, the Cardinals came back. They were behind the whole game. I want you guys to listen. They were behind the whole goddamn game. I think, if I recall, Russell Wilson threw 3 interceptions. 2 in regulation, the fatal one in overtime. The Cardinals, at the last possible few seconds of the game, tied, went overtime. The Seahawks won the coin toss. I think it was 3 or 4 plays down the line off of a holding call, which would have been a touchdown that would have gave Seattle the game to DK Metcalf from Russell Wilson. The ball went back because of the foul. The touchdown was negated because of the foul. Russell Wilson tried to force another deep pass, and guess what? Intercept. Now, since the receiving team didn't make the touchdown to win the game, the team that didn't win the coin toss, since they stopped the winning team that won the coin toss, all they got to do is get a field goal, and that's exactly what happened. 15 seconds left on the clock. After the field goal kicker missed the field goal in the fourth quarter that would have gave Arizona the win in the first place from, I think, 42 yards, he put it right between the goal posts. Actually, it was far left, but it still went through and gave the Cardinals the win. It was an exciting game. It came down to 15 seconds on the clock. almost tied in the NFC West. And I'm going to say this here. The NFC West is hot right now. And I'm going to pick a Super Bowl team because my team, and more my team is second, they're not going to make the Super Bowl. It shit. Not from what the fuck I'm seeing right now. But if I'm going to look at if I want to see a good Super Bowl, Seattle. And the team I'm about to name from the AFC, the Steelers, who is now the only undefeated team in the NFL. That was another great game that was played in Tennessee yesterday. Big Ben, right, got weapons, a lot of them. A lot of weapons. Juju Smith-Schuster, Claypool, they got a decent run game. They got a lot of weapons, but just like Seattle and Atlanta and a lot of teams that got explosive offense, they defense. And you know Tennessee got a lot of weapons, but Derrick Henry, that dude, the one-man team, that dude. If you can't stop Derrick Henry, you're fucked. Now, they did pretty decent. That's why they won by 3 points. But I think Pittsburgh going to the Super Bowl. I think Pittsburgh want that 7th ring. So I would love to see Big Ben go against Russell Wilson in the Super Bowl this year. So Super Bowl 54 is going to be very interesting because the AFC teams are it's a lot more potential in the AFC and NFC this year. You don't see too many of the same teams constantly going back into the Super Bowl playoff picture. Which brings me to the 49 Censors beating the New England Patsies. Yeah, that's the 49ers beating the Patriots. Superman Cam Newton went too super yesterday, huh? He was throwing interceptions left and right. It got so bad that Bill Belichick pulled him out the game. Hey, man. Cam Newton can't be the one-man team. That was the problem he had in Carolina. He wants to run the ball. He don't have the same offensive line like the Ravens have and like the Cardinals have, where your quarterback can do that, or like the Seahawks have. Cam Newton, if he ain't careful, is going to get hurt. Cam Newton best learn how to say the pocket. See, I used to watch Cam Newton in Burnham. He played for the Blaine College Buccaneers in Burnham. In Blaine College. So, he has potential. The man made it to the Super Bowl where he came across a man by the name of Peyton Manning that humbled his ass. Brought the Broncos their second ring. And Broncos, you broken bronchitis horses. Y'all let the Kansas City Chicken Heads, aka the Chiefs, and we got both of y'all coming up in a few weeks here in Atlanta. Broncos come here, and then we gotta go to Kansas City. Y'all just let Kansas City man, it was horrible. And don't even get me started on the Roaches. The Las Vegas Roaches. You let them Bucky O'Hares, Tom Brady, them just scorch y'all. And then I found out that the Buccaneers assigned Antonio Brown. Yeah, this guy that played for Pittsburgh and the Roaches. Cue the twerkulator.
This shit for the court delayed off. This shit for the court delayed off. This shit for the court.
Tampa Bay is really trying to cash in that ticket, huh? So I guess they're taking Antonio Brown and putting him in for a number 3 option, or it could be making Mike Evans the number 3 and putting him for number 1, or Chris Godwin. But all I know is he's a phenomenal football player. Can catch a ball, phenomenal. But AB, remember, man, Pittsburgh let you go because you got too cocky, and then you thought you can call the shots, and you got to, Gruden out there. See, Mike Tomlin tried to keep you shielded, and you got John Gruden. John Gruden say, fuck you, and then, out the door you went. Then all the stuff you've been doing outside the NFL. Hey, man, come on back, act like you got some sense. Phenomenal player, phenomenal wide receiver. Phenomenal. I hate you going to Tampa Bay with Brady and Gronk, but it is what it is. So welcome to the NFC South. Looking forward to seeing you on the field when you go against my Falcons. Which brings me around. If I didn't name your football team, there was so many good games yesterday. It was a couple of blowouts, but it was a few good ones. Bills and the Jets. It was a few good ones. The Chargers played Jacksonville. It was a few good ones. But if I didn't name the team, that's because I really didn't pay attention to the game. There's only so many games you can watch. So, but anyway, congratulations to all the winners and to all the losers. I know how you feel. Because, see, Atlanta, y'all played damn good football yesterday. It was some questionable calls on the ref's behalf when you tackled Matthew Stafford a couple of times for a sack. And then that god-awful pass interference call they called on Calvin Ridley. The offense, it made no fucking sense. That negated a Falcons touchdown. We still got the touchdown. But, you know. But let me get you to the third quarter. The Lions struck first. Falcons came back. Then Falcons got the lead, kept the lead. Lions got them 1 point. And Atlanta, 4th and 5, decided, you know what? We're going to be aggressive. Let's go for it on 4th and 5. They were in the red zone. It sounded good at first. I was all for it. But then I started to think, what about the defense? Can the defense hold up their end just in case we don't get this conversion? And that's exactly what happened. Atlanta didn't get the conversion. The Lions got the ball. They capitalized the score on the field goal, made a 1 point game, 16 to 17, right? Something like that. 16-14. Yeah, 16-14, because it was 13-14 and they got the field goal made 16-14. Okay. So if Atlanta went to the field goal, it would have been 16-17. If they still would have got down and got the field goal after Atlanta would have took the field goal and say that the defense did what they did, held the 3, it would have been 16-17. But instead it was 14-16, Lions got the lead. Okay. Atlanta held the Lions. They did real good. Real good. They got down there. All Atlanta had to do. Listen to me on this one. Atlanta got into the end zone. It's like a minute and 40-something seconds left. No timeouts on either side of the ball. Both teams use all their timeouts. So you know for every first down you get, if you're on offense, the clock keeps going. Unless you go out of bounds. And then if you're getting in on the other side of the 2-minute warning, you can get in the victory formation and just kneel. And, you know, eat the clock up. But when you are a running back by the name of Todd Gurley, and you're known for just getting them touchdowns, this is why I'm not mad, because it dawned on me at the last minute. That's when it hit him at the last minute. Atlanta was like 3rd and 3. Like on a 7-yard line, something like that. Gurley got the ball, got through the hole, got the first down, and then when he realized that, oh shit, I just need to fall and not score, it was too late. He fell, and at the time I thought he done had a heart attack and something didn't happen. He fell, the ball broke the plane. Atlanta had a touchdown, right? So now here it is, 22-16. Okay. It's like a minute and 20 seconds left. Plenty of time for Matthew Stafford. He's a veteran quarterback. He's known for getting, from one end of the field to the other, right? Atlanta did all that they could. It came down to 3 seconds. My heart's pounding through my chest. And I bet the same thing was being felt on the line side. Heart pounding, anxiety's up. I'm pacing back and forth. Want this to fall. It's up now, just thinking about it. Anxiety's up, muscles tight, everything's pounding, right? I'm thinking Atlanta is going to stop it. They're going to do it. They're going to get it done. What happens? Fucking Matt Stafford finds his tight end. They left him wide open. It's 22-22 off their touchdown, and then they kick in the field goal. Because Atlanta got a 2-point conversion off their touchdown, which put them at 22 instead of 21. Kick the field goal. The ball game was out of time anyway because it took more than 3 seconds for Matthew Stafford to find his tight end. Defense virtually let them win the game, but Atlanta played a little bit too aggressive. They did the same thing against Dallas. Instead of going for the 2 points before the half, the field goal they should have took after getting the touchdown came back to bite them in the ass. And that's why when Dallas scored that touchdown after getting the onside kick, which all they had to do was fall on the ball and keep bringing it up, fall on the ball, that's how Dallas got that win. But if they would have took that field goal, it would have been 40-40 going to overtime. So Atlanta is known for doing, they did it against the Bears too. On 4th and 2, take the field goal. If I recall it, take the field goal. Or was it Seahawks? But anyway, they're known not taking points. You can't be too greedy all the time. Unless you just got a big comfortable lead. Or if you're, well, not even a comfortable lead. Points is points, it adds up. But anyway, so congrats to the Detroit Lions, aka the Mufassas, for winning. Now we turn our attention to the Pansies again. It's another division game. Now, Carolina beat us the first time. Their run game just demolished Atlanta. And this time we go to Carolina, I think. So, and it's Thursday, so it's going to be prime time on TV. So, Atlanta, just win. Beat the Pansies. It ain't that hard. We got the weapons, man. Just beat the fucking Pansies. Beat the Pansies. Pansies. That's all you got. I'm not even going to roast Carolina. They roast themselves yesterday. But just beat the Pansies. That's it. That's mainly it. Now, with that being said, and before I start on my workout over on this treadmill, WWE had their Hell in a Cell last night. It was all right, I guess. Roman Reigns beating his cousin with Jey Uso. Jey Uso 1 and 2. He whooped his ass pretty good. Sasha Banks beating Bayley. Who didn't see that coming? But what I didn't see coming was Randy Orton beating Drew McIntyre and becoming WWE World Champion again. For like what, the 14th or 15th time? I think he tied with Triple H. I think Triple H is 14th time. So I think he tied with Triple H. Or he might be 15. 1 or 2. I gotta look at that. But I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming. But WWE, man, look. Survivor Series coming up next month. Know y'all want to bring Taker back. It's a lot of stuff. I know that y'all planning for WrestleMania too, with The Rock and Roman Reigns. I'm looking forward to that match. But I hope y'all ain't trying to bring Undertaker back for one final match. Let that man retire. Let Ric Flair retire. Let Goldberg retire. There's a lot of stars y'all keep bringing back, man. This is killing the product. Y'all got a lot of potential. A lot of fucking superstars that you have on the Raw, NXT, and SmackDown roster that y'all not giving a chance. I would love to see Elias as world champion. Yeah, Elias. Just give you an example. Big E. It's a lot of potential. A lot of potential. Utilize what you have on that regards. And with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up because I'm gonna work out. I'm deloading this week, so I'm mainly doing cardio and abs. I ain't gonna be lifting no iron. It's gonna suck. But anyway, man, this been your boy Savar Matner. Get out and vote. 8 days to the election. Get out and fucking vote. Your vote count. Don't care who you're voting for. Just get out and fucking vote. And COVID-19 is the real deal, so put on your face mask, stay out of people's faces, stay healthy, get in good shape if you can. And until next time, y'all stay blessed. Get your blessings. It's been your boy, Savar Matner. Until next time, motherfuckers and motherfuckies.